Yeah, I think they're in here. All right. All right. Am I good? Am I back now? Signal should be clear. Let me walk over here. Probably get a better signal over here. But like I was saying, there was one part of that Breakfast Club interview with Jill Stein that I didn't get to touch on last night. That was very important. So I want to hop on here real quick to talk about this one in particular part that I did not get a chance to touch on. And so one part of the interview, I think it was Charlemagne that asked the question. He was asking her about allegations that were out there about her basically kind of colluding with the Russians and the Russian. Peace. What's going on, Pastor Tony? Yes, sir. I'm about to go in this gym and get it popping. I ain't gonna be on here too long. I just want to break this down real quick. So yeah, I think Charlemagne was asking her about some allegations about Russia boosting her campaign in order to interfere with the American elections. They were saying that, you know, Russia was helping to boost her campaign. And I think it was either in 2016 or in 2020, one of those elections, there were allegations about her getting help from the Russians with her campaign. And also they were saying that she was parroting Kremlin talking points. Now, Kremlin is supposed to be the mouthpiece for Russia. I think that's what they said. Kremlin, whatever Russian media outlet that they say is the mouthpiece for communist Russia, right? And so when they asked her that question, she said something that was very vital. She said, yeah, you know what they consider to be Kremlin talking points? Reparations. She said, when I talk about reparations, they say I'm parroting Russian or Kremlin talking points. When I talk about civil rights, that's when they say that I'm parroting Kremlin talking points. And that part was very, very important because many of us in the new black media, when we put content out there and we're talking about getting reparations that are owed to us as foundational black Americans, and we talk about, you know, certain things, social justice and civil rights and black liberation and all of that, they say that we're Russian bots. We get that a lot. The same slander that they used against her to try to discredit her campaign and all of that, they use that against us out here in the grassroots new black media. When we're, you know, campaigning for the tangibles that we're supposed to get, you know what I'm saying? When we're speaking for our own interests when it comes to this whole, you know, this time that we're in as far as, you know, the election time and all of that, we're talking about the things that we're supposed to be getting out of the election, things that we're supposed to be getting in exchange for our vote. They say that we're Russian bots. You know what I'm saying? And so that's the same thing that they were saying about Jill Stein and her campaign. Oh, she's repeating Russian talking points. She's repeating Kremlin talking points, so on and so forth. But the interesting thing, and I don't know if a lot of people caught it, but she pointed out what they meant by that. She pointed out exactly what they were referring to when they say those things about her. They say, yeah, when I talk about reparations, they say I'm parroting Kremlin talking points. When I talk about civil rights, they say I'm parroting Kremlin talking points. And so that was very interesting. And I ain't want people to miss that. So y'all go back, y'all check out that Breakfast Club interview. Watch the whole thing. The whole thing was a very good exchange. You know what I'm saying? But that particular part right there, I wanted people not to miss and pay close attention to. You know what I'm saying? Because that's part of the DNC's strategy to discredit us and to continue practicing the benign neglect policy against us, to make it seem like that's not something that us as black Americans are really concerned about in this election. That's not something that's coming from us on the grassroots, but that's something that's being pushed by the Russian media. You know what I'm saying? And so I just want people to pay attention to that. Like I said, I wasn't going to be on here too long. I just wanted to make sure that I touched on that point real quick. And so I couldn't go live on Instagram. I had to do the live over here on Facebook, but I'm going to repost this video on my Instagram as well as on my YouTube as well. So y'all make sure that y'all following me at Sincere Love the God on all social media platforms. And subscribe to me on YouTube at Sincere Love the God, as well as Godcast Enterprises on YouTube as well. You know what I'm saying? Me and my sister Nicety Girl, we got Sincere Love the Godcast, which we do every Sunday around 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 3 p.m. Pacific Time. And you can also catch us on Wednesday nights around 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we do our weekly series called the Black Business Showcase, where we bring on business owners and entrepreneurs and chop it up with them about whatever industry that they got going on. You know what I'm saying? So you guys don't want to miss that either. So make sure that you subscribe. Godcast Enterprises on YouTube. But other than that, I will see you guys on the other side. I'm out of here. About to go get this workout popping. Peace and black love.